Hello, Dave Knight here from 123daytrade.com. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Today was March 15th. Wednesday, March 15th, 2017. Welcome to the summary video here on YouTube. I had 3 trades today. I was in my live funded account, day number 1. I went down 24 ticks before going up 6. So my 2 losers were 12 ticks apiece for minus 24 on the CLPIT strategy, or the crude oil power inventory trading strategy. And my lone winner today was a win for 30 ticks. I got 1.5p on that win. 1.5 today was roughly 32 ticks. I was able to get out 30 ticks on the trade itself. So with that being said, today was FOMC day. It's coming out, I would say, in another hour from now, as I'm recording this. 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock Central, 2 o'clock Eastern time, about 1 hour from now as I'm recording this. Now, one of the things that I want to point out is that as a funded trader, I'm not allowed to trade 5 minutes prior to the release of the FOMC and 30 minutes after the release of the FOMC statement. Now, what does that mean? That means that the afternoon trading session, even if I wanted to trade the afternoon, the open outcry finishes up at 1:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So really the only time to take on a trade, in my humble opinion today, was right after the inventories were released here at the 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, or 10:30 Eastern. So I know I throw out a bunch of different times, but I should just stick to the Central and let you guys figure it out. So 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, so Chicago time, in other words. So, but the other side of that is the crude oil is traded on the NYMEX, and NYMEX is in New York. And so if NYMEX is in New York, but it's also used with Globex, it gets really confusing. So let's just say that I gave you some times. What happened? Well, the trade was to go short today. I went short 3 different times. The first 2 times it hit my stop loss. The third time it did not hit my stop loss. It went down. It got within I think about 3 ticks or so of pivot today. I think it got down to 48.16 as I was trading, and pivot was located at 48.13. And my target on the trading day, 3p target from entry point, was 48.03. So I was looking for a 63 tick move. I guess you can figure it. My entry point was 48.51. I actually went in at 48.51 on 3 separate occasions. It knocked me out twice. The third time I was able to take out, like I said, the 30 tick win. It went down as low as a 2p target, which today it went down. My 2p target went down to 48.30. Excuse me, is that right? Wait a minute. That's my third trade, I think, was. Nope. My first 2 were at 48.51. My third was higher than that, and I did not record it. But what I can tell you is that it was. Let me pull my spreadsheet up, and I'll tell you exactly where it was. Just give me a second here. My apologies. I forgot to print off this. My third trade was at 48.66, and the target was 48.03. So the market went up, and then it topped out. It was what I call a fake out. Go to the blog. If you go to the blog and look down below, or look up there in that eye right up there, what you'll do is you'll see the trade. I'm going to put the trading day. It's less than an hour altogether as far as the trade. So just fast forward to the inventory, go look at the third trade, and then you can see the entry that I took. It's on what I call a fake out entry. And I was fake out entry. We did not bust a higher high. We were keeping a lower high pattern. And when I went down, I was going for what I call PPM, pivot point magnetism. So I was looking for, I was getting in, and then I was taking the mark to try to shoot through the pivot point, hoping that it could go through pivot and drive down 3p like I like to do. I like to go, this is my 3-to-1 trade. So if you look at it, it was 63 to 12 today. So I was risking 12 ticks, and I was looking to get out 63. In the end, it came back. It went down to 16, and then it came back and took me out at It took me out at 36, 34, I believe. Yeah, 34, 36 area. It took me out there, and then it went on up pretty much to entry point. So I felt fortunate to be able to get out with the win today. So today, once again, was day number 1 in my funded account. Fifth time, one for the thumb. Come on into the live trading room. I got tomorrow we're trading again, opening up the room at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, 7:30 Central. And love to see you in there if you want to come on in. You got 7 days free. Obviously, you got to give up your credit card, so there has to be some level of trust with you giving up the credit card. And basically, why? Well, I want to see a commitment on your end, right? So if you're committed to at least give up the credit card, then and if you don't like it, obviously cancel it, and you'll get, you won't get charged anything. I'll cancel out your membership. No big deal. No harm, no foul. But on the other side of that is I don't want to deal with what I call Freddie freeloaders and tire kickers. If you are following into that category, go to my blog, research it, go through it. I pretty much everything that I do has been up there for years now. So you can go to your heart's content and figure out my trading strategy. You don't need to spend, like I talked about in the past, you don't need to spend a dime with me if you take the time to go through the blog and learn the way I take on the markets. All right? That's it. That's all I got to talk about today. I don't know how long it is because I'm sitting in front of, what am I talking? Oh, almost 7 minutes. I thought it was close to 7 minutes. So let's see if I can end it before the 7-minute mark today. All right, this is Dave Knight here from 123 Day Trade. Thank you for watching today. God bless, take care, and I'll see you on the next video that I put together. Bye for now.